Hey, Susan here. Welcome to my kitchen. This is where I do my lives. If you are stopping by, which I hope you might at some point, this is probably where we'd start to chat. And some of the best conversations happen in the kitchen. And it's traditionally that place where we like to have all pretty and tidy for everyone. But guess what? I'm not really interested in that proposition. I'm more interested in real. Today my kitchen is in a little bit of disarray. Not the most disarray, but hey, I've got humans and sometimes there's a lot of disarray. Anyway, I'm not really here to talk about my kitchen. I'm here to talk about your inbox. So increasingly in my life, I'm trying to be really judicious about my email inbox. I've got 5 accounts I keep an eye on, already too many, different story. And each of them has a purpose, and increasingly, I am pushing unsubscribe on what comes in. And as I've been thinking into how I know whether I hit unsubscribe, sometimes it's just like instinctual, like, oh, I just don't want this anymore, and I barely give it a thought. Sometimes it's spam. You know what I mean. Thank goodness for spam filters. Sometimes it's just stuff that's not really relevant anymore, like camp info that I'm getting from like last year for a camp my kids aren't going to go to. I know that I really am not interested in what they have to say. I was at one point. Sometimes I'll start to read stuff, and I'm like, no, like just that it's a feeling, it's a disconnect, it's something they've said that feels triggering. Sometimes it's just not relevant. Maybe that's sort of the same, but it's more of a heady. And I was thinking about this whole thing about unsubscribing. I remember early on in my business career, my entrepreneurial venture, that there were some emails, there were some communities, and I knew that I didn't really want to hear from them anymore, but there was just like FOMO, like what if I miss something? So those were trickier to unsubscribe from. Eventually I did, no regrets, haven't missed it, don't care if I do, honestly. So why am I talking about unsubscribing today? Well, in my own, I send out a weekly letter, and I've had like 5 unsubscribes lately. And I'm kind of actually, I mean, I don't like to see people go. And increasingly, I really, really kind of take comfort in that, because someone felt resulted in a decision to, meander down to the unsubscribe button and push unsubscribe, which I think we need to be doing more of in our lives, which is to hit that unsubscribe button. So while I wasn't, I'm sad to see people go, I also have this different assurance that those who are connected to me in my inbox that I, increasingly, again, want to get to know, are there because they want to be there. And that measure probably matters more to me. I really love it when women kind of stop and pause and decide. I think that's evidence of autopilot kind of loosening its grip. And I like what happens on the other side, which is this sense of deeper connection and deeper, intention. People are there for a reason. So, today I'm talking about this because I think it's worth building this muscle of discerning, and particularly around this topic of success. I was in in the dictionary again, and it's almost laughable, but the definition of success, means that someone has wealth, fame, power, which is like, oh, okay, that's success. No, I've talked about this before. Today I saw a new word, which is eminence. Someone that has eminence, which is prominence, lofty, high rank is superior. It's like, oh, okay, so that's now in the dictionary. And I thought, no, that's not what success means to me. And I'm hoping that this video will cause you to feel into what parts of success you're subscribing to that feel just right for you, and also what parts of success are maybe worth unsubscribing from. It's not usually one or the other. It's the pause, it's the discerning, it's the checking in that I think is really the muscle that's worth flexing here. So, my invitation to you on this topic is to tag someone or share this video with someone that you do life or work with, and talk with each other about what parts of success really feel true and real for you and which parts don't. And get into that conversation and give yourself the gift of feeling the spaciousness of not, knowing, not just kind of hanging out with it, and kind of that assurance like, no, I don't actually think this is success, but also allow yourself to be met with like, oh yeah, this is success, because that feels good. So share it. And thanks for tuning in and being thoughtful around what you listen to today. And yeah, and welcome to my kitchen. All these videos are first take, by the way. I give myself that gift, and I hope you will have a great day. Looking forward to chatting soon. Bye.